Well, happy Wednesday, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Pawcast, where each week we feature an adoptable pet from the Humane Society of Washington County. Now, as always, you can check out the hours and the phone number there at the bottom of the screen. If you want to check out their full adoption gallery, you can head over to hswcmd.org. But I am so excited because we've got a very unique pet on the podcast today. Say hello, everybody, to Charlie. Good morning, guys, and good morning to Charlie there. Of course, our viewers are used to a new vibe. Tell us about Charlie today.
Yes, so this is Charlie. She's a little over a year old. We believe that she's a red-tailed boa constrictor. She is very sweet, and as you can see here, she doesn't mind being handled, but with snakes, of course, you do want to handle them frequently enough so that way they don't mind when you pick them up, but you don't want to handle them too much either. But she's a very outgoing snake.
Yeah, absolutely. And so Charlie, as far as age, how old is Charlie?
So to be exact, she's a year and 7 months. She's still a baby. She's actually going to get a lot bigger than this. So we do recommend that if you're interested in Charlie, that you be experienced with snakes, just to make sure that you're giving her the exact needs that she has to have to thrive and be a happy, healthy adult snake.
That's amazing. Now, of course, typical process with adopting a pet from the Humane Society is, of course, you contact.
Yeah, similar adoption process still applies for
check
even
out the pets and see
animals.
if they're a and you can see if they're a perfect fit. So what kind of is the process then for going about adopting Charlie?
Yep. So the adoption process for Charlie is actually the same as our cats and dogs, and the adoption process is actually the same for all of our small animals. If you're interested in Charlie, you can come in and visit with her, and if you would like to take her home, you can fill out an adoption application.
Fantastic. Charlie's so super sweet and very animated.
She really is. She's very friendly. And it's not just Charlie that we have. Like I mentioned earlier, we actually often have a variety of small animals looking for loving homes. It's not just cats and dogs. Right now, we have some guinea pigs as well as some rats. So you're always more than welcome to check out our adoption gallery. We do the adoption gallery the same way we do for cats and dogs with our small animals. When they become available for adoption, they get added to our adoption gallery, and they also will be removed off the gallery once they're adopted.
That's amazing.
Yeah, right now it's rats, guinea pigs, and a snake, but we've also had things like birds, gerbils, hamsters. Honestly, just about every small animal you can think of, we've probably had it.
Yeah, and I mean, too, like, Charlie is so gentle, just is kind of chilling out on your arm, really, at this point. Like,
she is being so sweet. I'm not typically a person who's had a snake. This is a little bit something that I'm personally not used to, but let me tell you, she's very friendly. It's like a cuddle. I know she's not furry and fluffy like the cats and dogs I typically show you.
Gentle.
But this is very nice. It's equally enjoyable. She's giving a lot of love, and I can't get enough of
it. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, guys, and thank you to Charlie.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan.
Awesome. Well, hey, if you want to adopt Charlie or any of our pets at the Humane Society of Washington County, like she said, you can check out hswcmd.org to check out their full adoption gallery, including those awesome small pets like the guinea pigs, the rats, and of course, our snake, Charlie, today. Thanks again for tuning in this week to another episode of the podcast. We'll catch you again coming up next Wednesday right here on Facebook Live at 9 a.m.